Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426 and today we have the review of the High Grade Universal Sentry or HGUC GM or GMIII. This is the third type of the GMs or GM series, and after building this, and a lot of people were telling me that this is probably the best GM kit out there in terms of High Grade Universal Sentries, and I think they might be true. Or to a certain point I can agree. Once again, this I really had fun building this, and this has really minor issues by itself. Anyway, let's get on to the review. Once again, what you get, of course, is the GMIII or GMIII. You get some stickers, a normal sticker sheet, and a decal type sticker sheet. Once again, I used my 426 signature number on the shoulder and the Londo Bell symbol, and made a small EFSF, Earth Federation Space Force decal onto the kit. Beyond that, I did not use anything else. The stickers, for example, I did not use everything. What I used for were the easy to spot ones, the one for the knees, the one that goes onto the legs, the cameras, the backhead camera, and two more, I believe. And these stickers, the one goes for the neck, the other goes on the legs part, and I did not use them because I wanted to try something else. Just letting you guys know, but I will point out where the sticker part is. What else you also get is two beam saber hilts, which is actually stored in the back of the mobile suit. You get two beam saber effects. It's your typical roundish type beam saber effects that you usually see in High Grade Universal Sentries. You get two missile pods. These are the two missile pods, and these red pieces can actually be taken out to reveal the missiles. And there you go. And somehow one of them is falling off a little bit easy. I hope that does not affect or happens while doing the review. You get a shield, your typical RX-78-ish shield. However, I actually compared this to the GM2s, and the color, there might be a slight color difference. It's not really big, but though you get these missile pods / launchers. Now for the front red piece, they give you an option to also put the closed up version, so it's really up to your taste. I'm gonna show them as the open ones where it reveals the 4-2 missiles. You get in total 6 hands. I was surprised to see 6 hands in this kit. You get, first of all, 2 fists, that are the ones I'm currently using. No, actually you get 7 hands. You get 2 open hands for each side of the hand. And then you get 2 multi-purpose hands that usually is meant for the beam saber. And lastly, you get a trigger finger for the beam rifle. So you get a lot of stuff. But beyond that, let's get on to the review. Okay, let's start with the head as usual. The head, very typical GM type head or GM type head. There's no sticker that goes inside the head, but unlike my GM2, I actually colored the inside of the visor, or the back of the visor, with a metallic silver marker, and it turned out very well actually. The other camera or sticker is on the back of the head, where you can see right over here. Yeah, that's a sticker. The other camera being actually on the body, which is right in front, right over there. So that's 3 stickers in total that goes for the camera on the main kit. Okay, the head has pretty good articulation. Once again, this neck part, that's supposed to be like in a darker gray color. You're supposed to put a sticker on that, but I just colored it in metallic silver, whereas the sticker sheet uses a more darker, almost close to black. However, I did the same thing as my GM2, or GM2, so that I prefer the metallic silver. Also, sorry if I keep saying GM or GMs, because that's when I first saw Gundam and I saw the word GM or GMs, I always read them as GM. So sorry for my mistake. I usually no one actually pointed that out, but I guess it's really a personal thing. Okay, the head. The head can go down pretty well, you can see. It can go up, and then 360 is okay, kind of funky, but technically possible. but I would not recommend it too often. I don't know why, but yeah, that was kind of difficult. Okay, the main body. There's nothing too special. There's no, I believe there's no ab crunch, what they call. So there's no forward or backward movement on the body itself, but I believe you are also 360 is a little bit too limited because the middle section white piece on this part is like an exact fit for the space, so there's no extra space to move on. Okay, now for the arms. The arms are pretty good. The main shoulder is connected to a ball joint that connects into the main body to a polycap, and they have your typical, well, modern high-grade typical tech of being able to go forward and backward, and yeah, sideways not much, but you can actually move the arm a little bit, almost 90 degrees to the side if you wish to do so. Also, I really like the green color because this is like a really uncommon green. I mean, I was expecting a little bit brighter green, but yeah, I can't really recall any other kits that use the same type of green. Pretty interesting. Also, the cockpit section, that's a color separated piece, so no need to worry about that. The arms, nothing too special. It has your typical 360 twist if you wish to do so. And that green piece, it's just a solid piece, and it doesn't really hinder much stuff. And then you have you do have a double jointed arm, and then 360 is no problem at all. And your hands are connected to a typical ball jointed hand, and somehow my left hand is popping out a little bit too easily. I don't know why. Okay. Now for the waist. Waist, nothing too special. Same as the GM2. The front skirts are connected together, and if you wish to do so, you can separate. I believe you are able to separate them. I think. Actually, let me actually just show that off if possible. Yeah, anyway, you are able to separate them if you wish to do so, but I personally like to leave them as they are, and later leave them if they tend to separate each other, because some of my old kids, they're now about to separate because of age, and I move the front skirt a little bit time to time, so they tend to fall off, or not fall off, but more likely separate. Okay, now for the legs. Now the main difference between the GM2 or GM3 is the legs, or more likely the leg design. Now, what I'm assuming these gray parts are, I think they're like reactors or generators, because I believe the GM3 has a more higher speed output, not only because of the backpack, using the Gundam Mark II's backpack. I believe that's one reason, but I think these things are like generators because these are also thrusters. And this is where I should mention that they give you red stickers to put here for the thrusters, but I don't like to put stickers, so I'm gonna have to color these later. I tried to do that, but I ran out of Gundam markers, metallic red, so I need to go buy that and buy some more paint. These parts, these green sections, as you can see, they're supposed to be stickers. I also used metallic green. Of course, on the process, there was some leakage in it, so I have to clean up a little bit more. And these parts, these gray parts, they're a sticker. And the red sticker on the knee, that's a sticker as well. Now for the movement of the legs, there's nothing too special. The front skirt can move about 90 degrees up front. The back skirt is just stuck. It's just one piece, doesn't move. Side skirts, they really don't move that much, and very stiff, which is a good thing. Because of this knee thing, it does get hindered on the process, but if you can, I don't know, avoid it maybe, if there is a way. But even though you do avoid it, because of the design of the kit, it only goes less than 90 degrees up front, and I don't think you get a double jointed leg, because this is as far as I can bend actually. So it does bend more than 90 degrees, but not technically not as good as a double jointed leg. Okay, the feet, nothing too special, your typical ball jointed feet. Okay, now we've seen the main kit, and yeah, actually the back ring, nothing too special. The thrusters are just there, doesn't move, but these parts do move a little bit since they are connected to a ball joint. And the cable, that's just a plastic piece, actually a solid piece, so it's not like the master grade where you use like fiber. And the beam saber hilts can be taken off if you wish to do so, like that. They're connected to a single peg in there, so, and it has a pretty sturdy connection. Okay, now let's look at its accessories. Now first, since we didn't mention the beam saber, why not the beam saber actually? The beam saber, nothing too special. You just attach the beam saber effect here and you're good to go. Of course, the beam saber does like get stuck in it time to time. The hand can hold it pretty well, actually a pretty firm grip, actually the best grip I have ever felt for a while. And yeah, it won't, fall off or anything. Very firm grip, that's a very good thing. The shield, nothing too special. I mean, it's your typical shield, and it has your typical connection for most high grade grunts, Federation grunt connection for the shield, where you can attach it to the arm. There on the back of the arm, where there's a hole on each arm, and you can just attach it, and then you're good to go. You can also have the option to put it on the back side if you wish to do so. Okay, I think I should take out the GM2, where the color of the shield is kind of different. I don't think the size is different, but the shield color, where the GM2 shield is more brighter, while the GM3 or GM3's has a more blurry kind of color, more darker as well. And I find that pretty interesting. Or it could be just me that I'm not able to like differentiate the color, but yeah, this one does have a more darker color tone into it. Okay, the beam rifle, nothing too special. You snap two pieces together and then you attach the front barrel, and then you have the front handle that moves around, and just connect it, and you have yourself a beam rifle on the hand. Unlike the Nemo, where there's this piece on the end of the beam rifle where this is supposed to be able to attach to the side armor, but I've only seen the Nemos have that. I've never seen a GM actually have that one, so just letting you guys know. Okay, the rest that's left is the missile tubes or missile launchers. These ones, nothing too special. They're just really two pieces and snap together white, and I guess this would require a lot of coloring to make it show accurate, I think. You can take these off to reveal it, and then you can just reattach it. I'm not sure if this is a really efficient weapon, to be honest. I mean, it's only two missiles, and yeah, unless they're really powerful ones, like, so they connect to this hole onto the side skirt, just a peg hole, and they have a firm connection, so no need to worry of them like falling off, and you can move them around if you wish to do so. Yeah, I can actually make it look like it's like a side skirt armor. Okay, lastly would be the missile launchers. Now, I was expecting or assuming to have these like pegs on the bottom and holes on top of the shoulders, but no, you actually have holes on the back side. So, and the pegs are like in this angle, and you just need to attach them there. And because in the holes, there's like a polycap inside of it, so it's a very firm connection, like that, and you have it fully armed. Now, once you put these on, the movements for the arms do become a little bit clunky, but not as bad as you think. It just feels clunky, but the movement itself is not hindered too much. It just has that clunky feeling. Of course, if you try to attach the shield now, that's where it becomes tricky. Just attaching it like this won't be a problem, but making it hold it properly on the side is going to make it feel like you're like forcing something. Well, okay, I think I've reviewed everything of the kit. Now, this was the High Grade Universal Sentry GMIII. Now, I think I will agree with those who said this is like the best GM or GM out there. Now, like a grunt suit or mass production type collector like me, these are very good kits, to be honest. I mean, I was really impressed by the GMII, not because of only its simplicity, but yet basic yet simple build. It had that really own unique design or like tone into it. Of course, sure, the articulation may not be spectacular, but more like basic articulation. But they're very good kits. They really look good, and they really pulled off the design very well in terms of the kit. So I will recommend this to anybody, beginners or like fans of the Federation, or like even grunt suit collectors. Anyway, thank you for watching the review. This was the review of the GMIII. If you have any questions or requests, leave a comment below. If I got anything wrong, leave a comment below. I still have more kits to buy and build, so please stay tuned. Until then, see you guys next time.